You're watching YCN, your local view. Program airtime is underwritten in part by Bar Harbor Bank and Trust. Looking to purchase your dream home, finance your business, or just find a better checking relationship? Our New Hampshire team is here to help you. We make award-winning banking happen every day. Contact us to see how we can help you. Member FDIC.
This YCN Game of the Week is brought to you by H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating, your local energy specialist, much more than a home heating provider. La Valley Building Supply, with 14 locations and celebrating over 60 years serving you with quality products and friendly service. By North Cape Design Build, who for over 40 years have crafted beautiful custom homes in the Lake Sunapee area of New Hampshire. By Bubba's Bar and Grill on Newberry Harbor, where Bubba wants you to know we're having a lot of fun. Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer located in New London, New Hampshire. By Barton Insurance Agency, with quality and competitive solutions for auto, home, business, and life insurance. By The Big Spoon, a small batch bakery and ice cream shop in the heart of Newport, specializing in handcrafted baked goods, exclusive super premium ice cream, coffee drinks, and now soup and sandwiches. By the Innertown Record, your hometown community newspaper covering the Lake Sunapee and Sunshine Town areas. By Twin State Paving, your locally owned and family-operated paving company. 5 generations of #1 pavers serving New Hampshire and Vermont. You can find us on the web at twinstatepaving.com. Additional support is provided by Old Hampshire Design.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for tuning in to our YCN broadcast for tonight's coverage. Tonight, we are in North Sutton, New Hampshire at Kearsarge Regional High School for this doubleheader in Division III girls basketball. Started off, we're going to have the JV game, which is going to be followed by the varsity game. The Cougars hosting Monadnock tonight in both matchups. Kearsarge currently undefeated for their JV team. Monadnock trying to respond from a loss at Hopkinton earlier this week. So hoping for a competitive game here tonight. So you'll have to continue watching to find out who wins this one. Thank you for tuning in to YCN's Game of the Week.
NCTV programs are underwritten in part by H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating Oil, propane and motor fuels with design, installation, service, and maintenance of all types of energy systems, as well as air conditioning and water conditioning. Their friendly, highly trained, and certified staff is available to assist you throughout the process. H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating. By North Cape Design Build, for building a custom home from the ground up. A stunning waterfront property overlooking Lake Sunapee or Pleasant Lake, or the fabulous remodel you've been planning for a decade. North Cape Design Build can help your dreams become reality. High-end custom craftsmanship, discerning contractors, and beautifully executed designs. By Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer in New London since 1997. And much further back as the Country Press, AccuMail, and the home of the Kearsarge shopper, Echo Communication. By La Valley Building Supply, serving homeowners and contractors since 1962. Whether you're an experienced builder or simply a do-it-yourselfer, you'll find what you need at La Valley Building Supply. By Barton Insurance Agency, providing local access to all your business and personal insurance needs from auto, home, life, to business liability and related needs. Experience the hometown difference of Barton Insurance Agency. By Bubba's Bar and Grill on Newberry Harbor for great land fare, seafood, sandwiches, and Bubba's award-winning seafood chowder. You won't be disappointed. They're having a lot of fun at Bubba's Bar and Grill. By the Innertown Record, your weekly hometown newspaper covering the Lake Sunapee and Sunshine Town region of New Hampshire. Online and in print, the Innertown Record. By Main Street Bookends in Warner, an independent bookstore providing books, toys, games, cards, and gifts with a gallery showcasing local arts and artists. Main Street Bookends in Warner. And by Twin State Paving, 5 generations as the #1 pavers doing stonework and patios too. Family owned and operated, serving the Twin States from Newport, New Hampshire. Thank all of our underwriters for making your local programming possible on NCTV.
Welcome in tonight, everyone. This is the coverage here for the JV game to start us off. Right now, it's a 2-0 advantage here for the Kearsarge Cougars. They have the ball. Now it goes back to Monadnock. Monadnock coming up the floor here. This is Cintron as the Huskies pass it around. They currently trail 2-0, about a minute into this one now. Kearsarge still undefeated on the season. After this one, they'll have one left as they head to Guilford next Friday to finish out their JV season. Potentially some call-ups here as the varsity team goes on to the playoffs as that goes out of bounds. The Kearsarge varsity squad right now clinging into that top 8, trying to hang on there to get a home game. Should be interesting to see how everything comes together in the last few weeks of the season for the varsity teams in Division III. Have the ball here now, passing it around. Charlotte Knox passes it over into the paint, underneath the bucket, up and good there for Lily Burke. Huskies struggling against the press here. Finally able to move it along. This is Amelia Cintron. Back out to the point. Huskies resetting their offense now. The Cougars defense relentless. That's what it's made trying to beat them so difficult here this season, as that's deflected up in the air. Off to the races now, right to the hoop, and scores there. As the Cougars put some points up on the board. I think that was Sydney Lynch. Take it away here. That's Charlotte Knox, excuse me. Here's a replay coming up, so Knox with the credit there on the previous bucket. She's done a lot of good things here, and you can see her earning the defense into offense as she brought it up the floor here. Huskies with it now on offense. Able to break through the press this time. Cintron with it. Huskies passing it around. This is Bean. Enters the game off the bench today. Cintron to the basket. Doesn't quite fall there. Trying to secure it here. It's a war there in the middle of the floor there between the Lynch. See if she was able to secure it there. Looks like she was, so it's going to be ruled in favor of the Cougars. So jump balls here. Cougars already making some changes here. Hope Lynch now in the game for the Cougars. Grace Lynch and Lily Burke could take a breather now. Not a lot of availability tonight for the JV team, only 8 players in total. So the refs, after some discussion, decide to rule in favor of the Huskies this time. So it will be Husky basketball. They currently trail by 6 in their own end now. Cintron working through traffic. Huskies trying to reset the offense. Almost stolen away. Able to fish it back there out of their own end. This is Addie Stevens. Huskies passing it around now. Kearsarge just relentless with their pressure. They've done a good job of keeping them outside of even 2-point land. They're forcing them from beyond the arc. It's challenging to get that percentage at a JV level there from 3-point land. So that seems to be their strategy. Some strong defense here from Hope Lynch, an all-state goalie this season in Division III soccer. That's stolen away here. The Cougars made it to the playoffs. She was an instrumental part of their run to the playoffs this season for their girls soccer team. .6-0 advantage remains here for the Cougars. Their defense has done a good job for them so far. They look to expand the lead here. Monadnock doing a good job themselves here defensively. Fitzgerald with it now. Knox trying to find somebody open. Huskies not making it easy. Nothing open. Cougars being patient with it here now. Pass it around, trying to win it back here for the Huskies. That was a dangerous deflection for the Cougars. Kearsarge with it. Cougars pass it around, trying to get someone open. Eventually just going up with it there. That does not fall there. That was Fitzgerald on the attempt. So the Huskies will get it back here. Up in the air. Huskies keep passing, trying to find somebody open. Both teams so strong here on defense. I'm curious to see what happens here. Huskies pass it around. Very, very good job here from this Kearsarge Cougar defense. So eventually out of bounds. So the Cougars are going to get it back here. Hello to Husky fans from wherever you may be listening. Certainly appreciate you tuning into our coverage here tonight. You can watch this on ycnnow.com. Just a reminder that this is all available on demand. And right to the hoop there. Looked like that was, that's 70. So 70 good on the bucket there. Cougars have done a nice job with their rotation. They've already made 3 substitutions, I believe, in this first quarter with not a lot of stoppages. They're doing a nice job of getting people in and out as they rebound that one. About 30 seconds to go here in this opening quarter of action. Down on the other end of the floor, get a whistle, and 1 here for the Cougars. 70 with more points. She'll get a chance for another one coming up here at the line. You can see right there, strong force right to the bucket. So way to go on that one. That is off the rim. The Huskies will have it, and they have a chance to play for the last shot here if they so choose. They're in a 10-0 deficit. They would like to avoid getting shut out in this opening quarter. Hope Lynch with some great defense there. Swats it away, stolen, off to the races now, right up to the bucket, and good. 70 cashes in with more points as the quarter expires. Here's another look at the replay. Lynch with some good defense, and then 70 just swipes it away and drives right to the bucket. So we currently sit at a 12-0 lead here for the Kearsarge Cougars as we wrap up the opening quarter.
This YCN Game of the Week is brought to you by H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating, your local energy specialist, much more than a home heating provider. La Valley Building Supply, with 14 locations and celebrating over 60 years serving you with quality products and friendly service. By North Cape Design Build, who for over 40 years have crafted beautiful custom homes in the Lake Sunapee area of New Hampshire. By Bubba's Bar and Grill on Newberry Harbor, where Bubba wants you to know we're having a lot of fun. By Barton Insurance Agency, with quality and competitive solutions for auto, home, business, and life insurance. By Twin State Paving, your locally owned and family-operated paving company. 5 generations of #1 pavers serving New Hampshire and Vermont. You can find us on the web at twinstatepaving.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to YCN's coverage of the YCN Game of the Week. Double header tonight here for girls basketball between the Kearsarge Cougars, who are hosting the Monadnock Huskies. Currently, the Cougars lead this one 12-0 after a really good defensive first quarter from them. Monadnock looking for answers here on offense. Curious to see if they drew up something in that huddle that's going to be able to help them out here. Just taking the shot, well, it was open, no good that time. So it's rebounded here by the Cougars. This is Lynch. This is a back out to her sister. Open Grace Lynch. Hope Lynch takes the shot. Going right up for that one. Collision there on the floor. Huskies will get it here. Cougars backing off of the press now. Communication's always essential in basketball. Maybe the Huskies can work on that a little bit, trying to get people open. Cintron drives right to the bucket, is fouled, and will take a trip to the line to shoot 2. Another look. Worked herself into the position there, cutting through, and went right to the bucket. Now a chance to break the scorelessness so far for the Huskies. Good there on the first one. So the Huskies now back on the board. second one is good as well. So gets it back down to a 10-point game. Huskies are pressing. Underneath the hoop, and good there. The crowd goes bananas. Some strong excitement there. Very supportive group here, like to cheer each other on, trying to get everybody points tonight. Lynch now to the bench. Make a little bit of a substitution here for the Cougars. Underneath the hoop, a lot of contact there. It's going to be a foul. There's a look on the replay at it. Trying to weave that in underneath, but too much contact there from Stevens. Cougars to chuck it in here from the baseline. Good deflection there by the Husky defense. Kearsarge with it, working it around. Chucking it up towards the hoop, able to save it. Way to stick with the play there as Fitzgerald retrieves it. Tough break for the Cougars. Fitzgerald right back up with it, and good this time. Kearsarge now with a commanding 16-2 lead. Let's see. Yeah, that's out of bounds. Kearsarge will get the basketball back here with 5:19 remaining in this first half of action. Kearsarge has done a lot of things well so far. Monadnock initially started with some good defense there, but the Cougars had a good response for it. They were able to use their passing attack to work through it, and their shots have been hitting just like that. Sydney Lynch there. Timeout called for. 18-2 the lead here for the Cougars. Bubba's Bar and Grill has a full menu of amazing seafood, land fare, award-winning seafood chowder, hearty sandwiches, and a diverse pizza menu to satisfy any size party. HR Clough Kearsarge Heating has full service offerings of all types of energy systems, as well as air conditioning, water conditioning, their Muddy Paws pet wash, and auto bath car wash. Stay tuned at the end of our game for their player of the game. The next YCN game of the week features these: Kearsarge varsity girls hosting Hillsborough Deering. That's going to be Wednesday at 5:30, kicking off senior night ceremony. Game time is 6 p.m. Barton Insurance Agency supports you and your community. Ben says one size fits all just doesn't apply to insurance, which is why every client gets their individual attention. Huskies with the basketball now. They've had a chance to reset. Trying to get the ball to Cintron is key. She's one of the tallest players on the floor. Shot doesn't fall for them there. This foul goes against Sydney Lynch of the Cougars. Avery to throw it in. Underneath the bucket, great play made there by Knox. Cougars made things challenging there to Reed And then Knox was right there with the block. Here's another look at the previous play, and now back to it. So 18-4 is where we sit right now. Huskies with possession. No good that time. Tough break there for the Huskies. Cougars push it up the floor to the bucket. Rebound here, Cintron. Kearsarge is called off the press. To the hoop, fouled there on the way. So more foul shot attempts here for Cintron, who's 2 for 2 thus far. First one ricochets out. Good there on the second, so 3 of 4 so far. Huskies putting some pressure in the middle. Great steal there by Cintron. It's going to be a jump ball that goes back to the Cougars. Still love to see the hustle. Lynch to the bucket. Cougars back with it now. Gonna get them for a hold. Looks like it's gonna go against Cintron of the Huskies. Both teams need to be a little bit more cautious. They're approaching some more dangerous foul territory here. Still 3 minutes remaining in this second quarter of action. (18-5), the Cougar lead. Huskies with the throw-in, trying to find someone underneath the hoop, unable to locate anybody open. Kearsarge with some great defense, stolen away by 70, up the floor to the bucket, and good. Kayla 70 does really well on those fast breaks, and here's another 70. Another bucket. In double figures here. That one's out. Here's a second look at it. Here's a look at the charging up the court there. Yet another amazing play made there by Kayla 70. Huskies still struggling here in this one. 3 of their 5 points have come from foul shots, so the Cougars doing a great job defending there. Going right up with it. Cintron scoops it up. Good there off the glass. Husky basketball as they currently trail this one 22-7. Stolen away yet again. It is Grace Lynch up the floor now. Good bucket there for Charlotte Knox. Between 70 and Lynch, the Cougars have a lot of good defensive players here. And they're really quick too. They can get the ball up the floor fast. What a steal there. Amelia Cintron scoops that one up to the hoop. 70 able to secure it here for the Cougars. She had a knee on the ground as she picked it up, so that's going to be a travel. A lot of pressure there from the Cougs. They're going to be called with a foul. First one is good there for Cintron. Second one rattles the cage. She's 4 of 6 overall tonight from the charity stripe. Kearsarge will have 10 seconds to go until halftime. .7 to go here. Kearsarge with another opportunity. As that foul here goes against Addie Stevens of the Huskies. So Ebony takes the shot, that one misses. So 24-8. The Kearsarge lead as we enter the halftime. You're watching YCN's Game of the Week.
NCTV programs are underwritten in part by H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating Oil, propane and motor fuels with design, installation, service, and maintenance of all types of energy systems, as well as air conditioning and water conditioning. Their friendly, highly trained, and certified staff is available to assist you throughout the process. H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating. by North Cape Design Build for building a custom home from the ground up. A stunning waterfront property overlooking Lake Sunapee or Pleasant Lake, or the fabulous remodel you've been planning for a decade. North Cape Design Build can help your dreams become reality. High-end custom craftsmanship, discerning contractors, and beautifully executed designs. By Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer in New London since 1997. And much further back as the Country Press, AccuMail, and the home of the Kearsarge shopper, Echo Communication. By La Valley Building Supply, serving homeowners and contractors since 1962. Whether you're an experienced builder or simply a do-it-yourselfer, you'll find what you need at La Valley Building Supply. By Barton Insurance Agency, providing local access to all your business and personal insurance needs from auto, home, life, to business liability and related needs. Experience the hometown difference of Barton Insurance Agency. By Bubba's Bar and Grill on Newberry Harbor for great land fare, seafood, sandwiches, and Bubba's award-winning seafood chowder. You won't be disappointed. They're having a lot of fun at Bubba's Bar and Grill. By the Innertown Record, your weekly hometown newspaper covering the Lake Sunapee and Sunshine Town region of New Hampshire. Online and in print, the Innertown Record. By Main Street Bookends in Warner, an independent bookstore providing books, toys, games, cards, and gifts with a gallery showcasing local arts and artists. Main Street Bookends in Warner. And by Twin State Paving, 5 generations as the #1 pavers doing stonework and patios too. Family owned and operated, serving the Twin States from Newport, New Hampshire. Thank all of our underwriters for making your local programming possible on NCTV.
Welcome back here to Kearsarge Regional High School in North Sutton, New Hampshire for our YCN coverage of this girls basketball doubleheader between the Monadnock Huskies and the Kearsarge Cougars. Right now, Kearsarge lead this one by a score of 24-8. At halftime, Kearsarge came out of the gate hot. They scored 12 points in each of the 2 opening quarters. For Monadnock, they struggled early. They got shut out there in the first quarter, but started to find their way a little bit more on offense with Amelia Cintron getting to the line there in that second quarter of action. So we'll see kind of what adjustments both teams make and how this game develops into the second half. We'll have second half action after this message from the Cougar Chronicle segment with Laura James talking to the Kearsarge High School representative on the school board. Just a friendly reminder that our Chronicle premieres every Thursday and Friday at noon and 7 p.m. on demand anytime at ycnnow.com. You're watching YCN's Game of the Week.
I'm so excited. We are here with our school board rep.
So I'm Leah Stone. I'm a senior here at the high school. I've been the school board rep for 2 years now. I started in my sophomore year. And yeah.
Leah, I've seen you so many times, but I'm always on Zoom.
Yes.
So it's nice to meet you in person.
Nice to meet you as well.
Yeah,
Thanks for having me.
Oh my goodness. We're so glad you're here. What made you decide to get involved?
Yeah, so actually my 10th grade English teacher, Mr. Lee, shout out to him, he suggested the position to me. I wasn't even aware that we had that position in this school. But he noticed that I really cared. This is when we were going through a transition period with our grading system, and we were talking about switching to competency-based and 4-point scale. And he noticed that I really cared, and he was like, Leah, if you want to get your voice out there, here's a position for you. And I was like, awesome. So yeah, I jumped on it, and it's been amazing.
That's wonderful. Not bad on college applications, but I know that's not why you did it.
Well, that's definitely an added benefit, but yes.
Help. And Mr. Lee's great. He's retired now, but he had taught my children all those years ago. So I'm so glad you got involved. What have been some of the big issues you've been brought forward to the board?
So I would say the biggest issue that we had was definitely with the grading system and just the transition from that, especially for our students and parents as well. But another one was the transgender sports ban law that came into play. that was very heartfelt for our girls soccer team, so that was something that we had to navigate through. And then I would say another big issue was the proposed budget cut, and also trying to give some student perspective on how detrimental that would have been. So, yeah.
You know, Mia, and you've had to learn a big lesson is that you have to be objective, because even if your views don't fit the view of the population, you're representing the school. Is that correct?
That is correct. I may not always agree with what my fellow students think, but it is my job to report what the general consensus is, because it's not just my opinion, it's a school-based opinion. And also, I feel like that is a really important thing for someone to be doing, because ultimately education is for the students, and we do deserve to have a say in it. So I think it's a really unique position and opportunity.
And, you know, the superintendent explained, I mean, this is required by law. You are there for a reason. But we had reps prior to that, too.
Yes, that is true. So, yeah.
What do you see? This is your senior year.
Yes.
So what do you see that would be significant and important for you as you finish up your term?
Okay, right now I think there's a lot of just cool stuff going on with our clubs, with NHS, sports. We're having a great year. So I think just like making the board aware of the good things that are going on is really important to me, especially because the last 2 years have been kind of tumultuous. I think it's important to highlight what's going on. So that's what I'm focusing on right now.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, I'm so proud of you because when I go to the meetings, you're professional and kind and upbeat. And so thank you for your time serving.
Yes, absolutely. Yes. Thank you so much.
That's great. Yeah. She's our representative for the students here at Kearsarge at our school board meetings. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
It's worth the visit to La Valley Building Supply in West Lebanon, New Hampshire, home of our flagship Kitchen Design Center. Step inside our 5,000 square foot showroom. Whether you're ready to design your dream kitchen or just want to explore what's new, you'll find inspiration everywhere. At La Valley's, there's a price point for every customer. Visit the flagship Design Center in West Lebanon or stop by any La Valley showroom across New Hampshire and Vermont. La Valley Building Supply, your hometown choice for kitchens since 1962.
You're watching YCN, your local view. Program airtime is underwritten in part by Bar Harbor Bank and Trust. Looking to purchase your dream home, finance your business, or just find a better checking relationship? Our New Hampshire team is here to help you. We make award-winning banking happen every day. Contact us to see how we can help you. Member FDIC.
Welcome back, everyone, to YCN's Game of the Week. Tonight we're at Kearsarge Regional High School in North Sutton, New Hampshire for our girls basketball doubleheader coverage. Currently, the Kearsarge Cougars lead the Monadnock Huskies by a score of 24-8 as we enter the third quarter of this JV game. Kearsarge undefeated so far on the season with one game left on their schedule after this. Next Friday, they'll be at Guilford. So they get a week off in between. Then for Monadnock, they've won some, they've lost some throughout the season. It's about improving overall. We'll have the varsity game later on for you. That game is scheduled to get underway at 6:30. The Cougars will start off with possession here. They've played very well in this one. Just got to keep the offense rolling and not force anything too fast. There's going to be a turnover there. Ricocheted off of the hands of Sydney Lynch. Resulted in a backcourt violation. Huskies with it now. This is Cintron with it. Great steal there, Fitzgerald. misses the layup there. Cougars with another opportunity. That goes out. Kearsarge will retain possession here. Grace Lynch to throw it in. That's going to be out, so it'll be Husky basketball here. Neither team has scored so far in this third quarter of action. Little over a minute in. Monadnock faced a lot of challenges there, getting their offense rolling early. Cintron really changed things up for them, gave them a chance to put points on the board when she was able to get to the foul line. But Kearsarge still defending their shots well. It's going to be Cougar possession here. They'll take it back at midcourt. Opts not to take the shot, instead dribbling it around here as Grace Lynch passes it over the side, and good that time from the right side for Lily Burke. Huskies just looking for ways to score. That's taken away there. Sydney Lynch passing it up the floor here. Bucket is good. That's Charlotte Knox underneath the hoop. You can see timed it up beautifully. Clean off the glass there. It's going to be Husky basketball on the other end. Kearsarge has now built a 20-point lead. Huskies at the line. This is Addie Stevens shooting 2. First one does not fall there. Cougars gonna make a change now. Coach Huff has been really good about his substitutions, trying to get everybody in. That second shot misses as well. Firing it perfectly there. Hope Lynch good on the layup. Kearsarge's shot no good that time. So it will be Husky basketball. A chance to get into double figures here on this possession. Stolen right up the floor to the hoop. Good that time. Sydney Lynch, excuse me, that's Grace Lynch. We have 3 girls on this squad with the last name Lynch. looks like that's going to be against Kayla 70. Shot misses. Huskies there on the rebound. Line up from deep. Good there. What a shot. That's Addie Stevens with the 3. Takes it away there on the other end of the floor now. Running it up that left side. Huskies with a chance here to reset their offense. Cintron able to get it out of trouble there. Timeout called for here. It's going to be a minute-long timeout. Watch our Cougar Chronicle premiering new the first Thursday and Friday of every month at noon and 7 p.m. Stay up to date and informed about what is happening in your Kearsarge schools. Today's game is being brought to you in part by La Valley Building Supply, home improvement material and service with over 60 years of serving you locally, now from 14 locations. Tune in every Thursday and Friday for an all-new edition of Yankee Chronicle at noon and 7 p.m. This is your who, what, where, and when show of the Kearsarge Lake Sunapee area. Twin State Paving supports all of our student athletes and is family owned and operated, serving the Twin States from Newport, New Hampshire. Huskies now to throw it in. They got a 3 on their last possession. Shots starting to fall for them as they continue to get more comfortable in this game. Cintron with a lot of defenders there. Now from the outside, this shot offline as Stevens was trying to line up for a long shot there again. It'll be Cougar basketball on the other end with Sydney Lynch to throw it in. Loses possession there. Bean scoops it up for the Huskies. Huskies shot is good there from the left side. Peyton Bean now gets on the board. Cintron trying to steal it away. It will stick with the Huskies here at midcourt. Good there from underneath the bucket. Addie Stevens. Cougars with a response on the other end as Kayla 70 is able to score there. scooped up by the Cougs. That's Sydney Lynch there on the rebound. No good that time from underneath the bucket. Cintron off to the races now. Driving towards the paint. A lot of pressure there from Hope Lynch. Time winding down now as we approach 30 seconds to go in this third quarter of action. 70 trying to work herself into a jump ball situation. Looks like it will stick with the Huskies here. Bean to throw it in, 29.1 to go. It's going to be going the other way. Kearsarge with possession. .15 seconds to go now. Right up to the hoop. Good there for Penny. Excuse me. Burke. So Burke with the points there for the Cougs. 3.5 remaining. And that will do it for the third quarter of action as the Kearsarge Cougars lead the Monadnock Huskies by a score of 36-15. You're watching YCN's Game of the Week.
This YCN Game of the Week is brought to you by H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating, your local energy specialist, much more than a home heating provider. LaValle Building Supply, with 14 locations and celebrating over 60 years serving you with quality products and friendly service. By North Cape Design Build, who for over 40 years have crafted beautiful custom homes in the Lake Sunapee area of New Hampshire. By Bubba's Bar and Grill on Newberry Harbor, where Bubba wants you to know we're having a lot of fun. By Barton Insurance Agency, with quality and competitive solutions for auto, home, business, and life insurance. By Twin State Paving, your locally owned and family operated paving company. 5 generations of #1 pavers serving New Hampshire and Vermont. You can find us on the web at twinstatepaving.com.
Welcome back here to Kearsarge Regional High School in North Sutton, New Hampshire. Drew Dumont with you here for YCN, doing our coverage, wrapping up the first game of this girls basketball doubleheader between Kearsarge and Monadnock. Right now, Kearsarge leading in the JV game, 36-15. Cougars offense has been remarkably consistent, scoring 12 points in each quarter to this point. That one falls short. Huskies there on the boards. They'll get a chance to throw it in. Kearsarge with the steal. Cintron with some good coverage, all clean. Rebound here goes to Stevens. Huskies to bring it up the floor. rebound to the Cougars. Up the floor now. That one falls short. Gonna get a jump ball here. Looks like it's gonna go back to the Huskies. Grace Lynch re-enters with Fitzgerald to take a breather now. Going to be called for a push there. So Cintron with yet another chance at the foul line. This is her 4th trip. She is 4 of 6 so far. Get some good backspin, but a little misaligned there. And that first one as it rattles the cage. Cashes in on that second one. Cougars with possession of the basketball. Looking to move it around in the paint here. Trying to weave it out of trouble. Shot is good there. It's a great jumper from 70. So a trip to the line coming up here. This is Addie Stevens. 0 of 2 thus far. Misses on the first. No good there on the second. That bucket falls. Looks like that was 70. Take it away, up the floor here. Off the glass and good there. Kayla 70 with another breakaway steal that results in points. How many times have we seen that so far? Taken away here. Trying to secure it is Lynch. Now back the other way after Cintron comes up with a steal. She is fouled on her way to the hoop. No good there on the first. This will be her 10th free throw attempt of the night. 5 of 10. Kearsarge with possession, taken away there. That was Tenney with the steal. No foul called there, clean block. Up the floor, trying to go off the glass. 70 there with a rebound and the layup. Halfway through this final quarter of action. That first shot misses there. Stevens will have another crack at it. Huskies pressing. Kearsarge in no hurry now. About 3.5 to go in this one, and they've built a very strong lead. Trying to take it from the middle. It's going to send her straight to the line now. Addie Stevens once again. The Huskies now in the bonus. Misses the first. Good there on the second. Hope Lynch there with a bucket. Cintron back to the line again. First one is good. Gonna have to wait to make that substitution there. Second one good as well, so she improves to 7 of 12 on the night. That's a lot of foul shots to shoot. You don't see that too often. Husky basketball. Throw in here from Avery. What a deflection there. An outstanding defensive play made there by 70. Stopping Cintron's shot. The Cougars now with it. Bucket there is good for Hope Lynch. Foul shots coming up here. Cintron once again. She's going to be shooting her 13th and 14th foul shot of the game. That's something. You do not see that very often. 7 of 12 thus far. This is the first this go around. Converts that time. Usually you try to get your reps in practice, but with the amount of time she's been fouled tonight, she's getting reps in the game as well. Another steal. Cintron once again is blocked that time. Cougars with a steal. Now it's turned into a jump ball. Looks like Kearsarge will keep it. Grace Lynch to throw it in. Tumbling down there towards the baseline. Foul to come up here against the Huskies. This could be a push. This is out. Huskies circling it around. Under 20 seconds to go now. Cintron, jump ball. This time it goes to the Huskies. This is out. Clock stopped with 15 seconds to go. Cougars with the rebound, taken away by the Huskies. Last chance at the line here. Hadley Avery now at the free throw line. good there on the first. Misses the second. Clock stopped with 1.3 to go. And that will do it. 48-20, your final score in favor of Kearsarge. And now for our HR Clough, Kearsarge turning up the heat, player of the game. Gonna go with Kayla 70. Had a lot of great steals there in the middle of the floor and got some fast breaks there, some layups, some really key points for the Cougars. So that will wrap up JV coverage with varsity coming up later on. Please stick with us for that. This is Drew Dumont signing off for this game. You're watching YCN's Game of the Week.
It's worth the visit to La Valley Building Supply in West Lebanon, New Hampshire, home of our flagship Kitchen Design Center. Step inside our 5,000 square foot showroom. Whether you're ready to design your dream kitchen or just want to explore what's new, you'll find inspiration everywhere. At La Valley's, there's a price point for every customer. Visit the flagship Design Center in West Lebanon or stop by any La Valley showroom across New Hampshire and Vermont. La Valley Building Supply, your hometown choice for kitchens since 1962.
NCTV programs are underwritten in part by HR Clough and Kearsarge Heating Oil, propane and motor fuels with design, installation, service, and maintenance of all types of energy systems, as well as air conditioning and water conditioning. Their friendly, highly trained, and certified staff is available to assist you throughout the process. HR Clough and Kearsarge Heating. By North Cape Design Build, for building a custom home from the ground up. A stunning waterfront property overlooking Lake Sunapee or Pleasant Lake, or the fabulous remodel you've been planning for a decade. North Cape Design Build can help your dreams become reality. High-end custom craftsmanship, discerning contractors, and beautifully executed designs. By Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer in New London since 1997. And much further back as the Country Press, AccuMail, and the home of the Kearsarge shopper, Echo Communication. By La Valley Building Supply, serving homeowners and contractors since 1962. Whether you're an experienced builder or simply a do-it-yourselfer, you'll find what you need at La Valley Building Supply. By Barton Insurance Agency, providing local access to all your business and personal insurance needs from auto, home, life, to business liability and related needs. Experience the hometown difference of Barton Insurance Agency. By Bubba's Bar and Grill on Newberry Harbor for great land fare, seafood, sandwiches, and Bubba's award-winning seafood chowder. You won't be disappointed. They're having a lot of fun at Bubba's Bar and Grill. By the Intertown Record, your weekly hometown newspaper covering the Lake Sunapee and Sunshine Town region of New Hampshire. Online and in print, the Intertown Record. By Main Street Bookends in Warner, an independent bookstore providing books, toys, games, cards, and gifts with a gallery showcasing local arts and artists. Main Street Bookends in Warner. And by Twin State Paving, 5 generations as the #1 pavers doing stonework and patios too. Family owned and operated, serving the Twin States from Newport, New Hampshire. Thank all of our underwriters for making your local programming possible on NCTV.
It's worth the visit to La Valley Building Supply in West Lebanon, New Hampshire, home of our flagship Kitchen Design Center. Step inside our 5,000 square foot showroom. Whether you're ready to design your dream kitchen or just want to explore what's new, you'll find inspiration everywhere. At La Valley's, there's a price point for every customer. Visit the flagship Design Center in West Lebanon or stop by any La Valley showroom across New Hampshire and Vermont. La Valley Building Supply, your hometown choice for kitchens since 1962.
You're watching YCN, your local view. Program airtime is underwritten in part by Bar Harbor Bank and Trust. Looking to purchase your dream home, finance your business, or just find a better checking relationship? Our New Hampshire team is here to help you. We make award-winning banking happen every day. Contact us to see how we can help you. Member FDIC.
This YCN Game of the Week is brought to you by H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating, your local energy specialist, much more than a home heating provider. La Valley Building Supply, with 14 locations and celebrating over 60 years serving you with quality products and friendly service. By North Cape Design Build, who for over 40 years have crafted beautiful custom homes in the Lake Sunapee area of New Hampshire. By Bubba's Bar and Grill on Newberry Harbor, where Bubba wants you to know we're having a lot of fun. Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer located in New London, New Hampshire. By Barton Insurance Agency, with quality and competitive solutions for auto, home, business, and life insurance. By The Big Spoon, a small batch bakery and ice cream shop in the heart of Newport, specializing in handcrafted baked goods, exclusive super premium ice cream, coffee drinks, and now soup and sandwiches. By the Intertown Record, your hometown community newspaper covering the Lake Sunapee and Sunshine Town areas. By Twin State Paving, your locally owned and family-operated paving company. 5 generations of #1 pavers serving New Hampshire and Vermont. You can find us on the web at twinstatepaving.com. Additional support is provided by Old Hampshire Design. NCTV programs are underwritten in part by H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating Oil, propane and motor fuels with design, installation, service, and maintenance of all types of energy systems, as well as air conditioning and water conditioning. Their friendly, highly trained, and certified staff is available to assist you throughout the process. H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating. By North Cape Design Build, for building a custom home from the ground up. A stunning waterfront property overlooking Lake Sunapee or Pleasant Lake, or the fabulous remodel you've been planning for a decade. North Cape Design Build can help your dreams become reality. High-end custom craftsmanship, discerning contractors, and beautifully executed designs. By Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer in New London since 1997. And much further back as the Country Press, AccuMail, and the home of the Kearsarge shopper, Echo Communication. By La Valley Building Supply, serving homeowners and contractors since 1962. Whether you're an experienced builder or simply a do-it-yourselfer, you'll find what you need at La Valley Building Supply. By Barton Insurance Agency, providing local access to all your business and personal insurance needs from auto, home, life, to business liability and related needs. Experience the hometown difference of Barton Insurance Agency. By Bubba's Bar and Grill on Newberry Harbor for great land fare, seafood, sandwiches, and Bubba's award-winning seafood chowder. You won't be disappointed. They're having a lot of fun at Bubba's Bar and Grill. By the Innertown Record, your weekly hometown newspaper covering the Lake Sunapee and Sunshine Town region of New Hampshire. Online and in print, the Innertown Record. By Main Street Bookends in Warner, an independent bookstore providing books, toys, games, cards, and gifts with a gallery showcasing local arts and artists. Main Street Bookends in Warner. And by Twin State Paving, 5 generations as the #1 pavers doing stonework and patios too. Family owned and operated, serving the Twin States from Newport, New Hampshire. Thank all of our underwriters for making your local programming possible on NCTV. This YCN Game of the Week is brought to you by H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating, your local energy specialist, much more than a home heating provider. La Valley Building Supply, with 14 locations and celebrating over 60 years serving you with quality products and friendly service. By North Cape Design Build, who for over 40 years have crafted beautiful custom homes in the Lake Sunapee area of New Hampshire. By Bubba's Bar and Grill on Newberry Harbor, where Bubba wants you to know we're having a lot of fun. By Barton Insurance Agency, with quality and competitive solutions for auto, home, business, and life insurance. By Twin State Paving, your locally owned and family-operated paving company. 5 generations of #1 pavers serving New Hampshire and Vermont. You can find us on the web at twinstatepaving.com.